Good evening, everyone. I would like to thank everyone for joining us on our live Sunday night advanced webinar with MLM B School. The gentleman that I am about to introduce to you, I have a tremendous amount of respect for. And the reason is because he knows 100% of the information about this industry of network marketing. He is the National Director of Training. He has built an organization of over an excess of 500,000 distributors. He has earned a tremendous amount of income as a result of building his large organization. He has also been featured in every periodical in the network marketing industry, such as Upline, Networking Times, Moneymakers Monthly, just to name a few. He is having a lot of fun helping a lot of people build their business to success all over the country and the world. This gentleman is not only my mentor, my success coach, but most importantly, a dear and true friend for life. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it is my awesome pleasure to introduce to you National Director of Training, Mr. Barry Donaldson.
Okay, Leah, thank you very much. How you doing, Leah?
I am outstanding and excited, sir.
Excellent. Hey, guys, welcome to one of our first of many webinars we're going to be doing as we start our development series. We're going to be doing a lot of different training like this over the next course of the year from the vacation side to really help you guys grow your businesses. So what I asked some of my leaders to do, right before the Nationals, we did a one-day symposium seminar to help the individuals grow their business. I asked them tonight when they join me on this inaugural seminar to give you guys some tools and insights to help you grow your vacation business. And it comes from a legion of success experience that you will need to really get out there and make this business fly. So before I do that, I want to do one more last sound check, okay? So if you can hear me coming in loud and clear, just simply hit yes to the text box. Great. Great. If you're having some difficulties on your end, it could be your internet connection, or you could be on your phone or something of that nature, okay? So we're filling up tonight. Once we hit 500 attendees on the call, okay, you can log on to my MLM B School call. That number's on Facebook, okay, if you get booted off or whatever. Also, we want to make sure we keep the chat room very, very professional, okay? So if we see something out there that's not professional, we're going to clear the entire chat room, and we'll block it off. So we want to make sure that we keep the webinar very, very professional and making sure that everybody stays focused on what we're trying to train here. Are you with me? Okay? So that's a couple housekeeping rules, all right? So I want to jump right into the webinar. I want to get started because there's a lot of information to cover with you tonight, okay? So I'm very fortunate to introduce you a gentleman. He built a large organization in my previous project, but more importantly, he's building a large organization here. He's actually heading up an organization now in the States, the Philippines, India. He's doing an amazing, amazing job. And so what we're going to talk about tonight, folks, is getting your reps started on the right basis, recruiting people, understanding the differences in the personality types. He's going to spend a few minutes with you to go over everything you need to know when you're going to start recruiting people in this business. So grab a piece of paper, grab a pen. If you're going to jump right into it, he's Executive Diamond, Mr. Maui Mendoza. Hi, Maui. How you doing?
I'm good, sir. I'm good. Can you hear me clear?
I hear you fine. Take us away.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you for that kind introduction, Mr. Barry, our National Training Director for vacation, my mentor, and widely recognized as one of the most successful in network marketing. So again, my name is Executive Diamond Maui Mendoza. I've been into this business for almost 3 years in this industry specific. I've finished my 3 master's degree. I have a master's in taxation, finance, and accounting. So what I've learned from the past 3 years is all about actual application to real business. Let's talk about, for tonight, the ABC of this business. ABC stands for basic, the art of basic closing. So my topic is about the art of basic closing, where the topic is gonna what the topic I'm going to impart is about the strategy on how to deal with different types of people, both invitation and closing, and how to deal with them, and how to deal with your warm market, and of course, how to deal with rejection and objections. Okay, so the first slide will show to you how to master the invitation, mastering the invitation. You know, mastering the invitation is very crucial in this business, because with this topic, we will talk about the situation of our life, the situation of other people, the situation of our neighbors. Let's start from the arrow that if you look at it on the top, you would see that there's an arrow pushing on the top. That means, let's talk about the people around you, which is successful, respected, your boss, your older family, your public officials, your pastors and ministers. If you talk about these people, right, these are the people that we look up to. Since they are the people that we look up to, invitation for them in reality is hard. But of course, in every successful people and human being in this world, there's always a strength and weaknesses. In reality, sometimes the strength can be converted into their weakness. Our aim is to successfully put them into invitation, our common ground, or we call it a common denominator. All these people here, if you look at them, all of them, talking about the first person on the top, if you look at them, they're the type of people very successful. So if they know better than you, it's hard for them to put in a meeting. So what are the common traits of those successful, respected, your boss, your older family, your public officials, your pastors and ministers? What is the common trend for them? The common traits for them is so simple. These are the type of people that tends to give advices to us. Right? This is the people that very opinionated. If they are opinionated, if they are the type of people that give advices, it's hard to give advice to them. So in reality, their strength is to give advice to people. Their strength is to give the opinion to people. So how to attack them is to use the word, I need your advice. I need your advice. I need your opinion on this project. That's how you invite them. Because you could never invite them by asking them. Because, if I be talking to my boss and I'm going to tell my boss, boss, can you sit down? I'm going to give you advice. That will never happen. Because they will tend to give you advice. Again, the clue here is these are the people that we look up to. And these are the people that give you advice and give you opinion. So reverse that strength. Make it as their weakness. Okay? Because their weakness and their strength, if you put it all together, that is something to be a common ground for us. Now, let's talk about the second persons that we have. If you look at that, there's arrow pointing left to right. That would simply shows that this is our friends, our co-workers, our buddies, our cousins of the same age. Okay? So it's hard because you could never send a co-worker, right? This is an example. You could never send a co-worker or your cousins that you grow up together into a meeting because they know that you have equal opinion, equal advices, right? So their personality is what we call the wait and see person. The wait and see person. They will tell you, okay, go ahead. If you become successful, I follow you. I know that we all have this experience in life. But again, there are some strengths and weaknesses that we could use. We have to look for a common denominator. With this, what I advise is what? Because even though you have equal opinion, but these people have someone who look up to. The strategies for these people is to simply use the XYZ. What does it mean? Bring them to somebody on your organization who is more credible and successful. The key here is use edification. Edification is very important. Use a three-way. Call your upline. Call your sideline. Who is better than your friends, your coworkers, your buddies, your cousins at same age? Because you know what? If that's only you, they will never listen to you. And the last person we're going to talk about is this person. The people that look up to you, right? Your helper, your employees, and people who owes you money are people who owes you advices. Those were an easy people to do. But now you have to show your strength on this. Okay? So in recap for this first slide, the pointer here is, this may be the cycle of life. The cycle of life, sometimes you would be the one on the top, you may be the one equal, or maybe sometimes you will be the helper. So the key is for you to adjust in every situation, right? If you're talking to your boss, ask for advice and opinion. If you're talking for your friends and coworkers, that means you have the same level. Then what you're going to do is find somebody who could relate to them, who is more successful than you. Your helper is someone that look up to you. At this situation, you become the boss. Again, if you look at this slide, this is about the cycle of life. Now, the second slide is this. How do we talk to our warm market? Sometimes it's so hard to talk to a warm market. Why? Because you know what? If they know that you were in network marketing, or if they know that you have other business, then they would tend not to answer your call. But for me, what I do, this is my personal experience, right? Calling the warm market list, or warm list, I'm telling them, you know what? I'm simply updating my phone book, and strike a friendly conversation. Strike a friendly conversation, right? Ask about life, ask about everything, about family, and then after that, let them talk. Let them talk. Don't even interrupt them, okay? Because with them talking, you're gonna get some clue, right? If there's a cue when they're gonna ask you back, right? They're gonna ask you sometimes, how about you? What do you do? Now that's your cue to start, right? Because normally a warm list will ask at the same question. So for me, what I do, I'm gonna tell them I help build business from home. I help people save taxes, right? But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw a third-party question saying, do you know someone? Right? Because if they're interested, they will raise their hands. Maybe 2 hands will be raised and they would say, it's me. But if not, right, if they don't respond curious about it, the key here is drop the subject matter. Go back to friendly conversation. Go back to friendly conversation. It's very important, right? Because with this, you will gonna get 5 things to accomplish. At least you will not start learning to sort things, right? And then you're taking sales pressure off and relieves the element of being rejected, because you haven't talked about business. You didn't talk about anything because they're not interested about it. And at the same time, eliminates objection. And it's very, very important because it preserves friendship and relationship by the end of the day. Okay, so again, the objection would be the objection will be overcome and rejection because you haven't talked about the business. Now, closing the prospect sometimes is so hard, but we have to relate this into something. We have to know their personality and culture. We need to know where they stand. We need to know what kind of people they are, because sometimes we need to know the culture. Sometimes we need to know what they want and what they need. Now, let's put it, for example, let's talk about something, let's compare it with sharks. Sharks is a people's personality. They're the type of person that they're nonsense kind of people. They're natural born leaders and they know how to get things done. They like nice things, right? They're not interested about any details at all, but rather the bottom line. They would say, what's there for me, right? With this type of people, right, this is the people that we need to adjust with them. We need to adjust, because the moment we talk other stuff other than the things of their interest, it's gonna be you're debating from something that they like. By the end of this topic, I'm gonna tell you why we need to adjust to this type of people, right? The sharks need things done right away. So if you present to them, it will take you. Normally, sharks, if you present 5 to 10 minutes, they want, well, what's there for me? What do I need to do? Those were the shark people, right? But with this kind of situation, because we are into a trouble business, but there's two components, the trouble and the compensation. I suggest, and I want you to do, is to start talking about the compensation. Start talking about the Mercedes-Benz that we have. Start talking about what we have, right? And then we also have the urchins and the whales, right? If you look at the urchins are the people with facts and figures, okay? And then also the whales are the person that they want to help people. So again, with these things that we're going to be talking about, you have to learn your prospect. You need to know them. Now, what do you get from this? Take an action. Take an action. Listen and learn from your prospect. It's very important. You have to listen from them because we need to get them into the business. Accept their personality and culture. And the last thing is take action on the things that they need to hear and what they want. It's not about what you need, but what they want. Okay? Again, my topic ends up at this slide. Thank you, Barry, for the time that you have given me. I'll get back to you.
Thank you, Molly. Now, folks, Molly talked about looking and taking action. He also talked, I think what he said, he talked about how to have these conversations with people. The people that you look up to, your peers, and the people that look up to you, okay? So it's very important when you're talking about vacation travel, okay? You don't want to necessarily talk to people all the time that looks up to you because guess what? Those are called your blues. You want to talk to your peers and your reds, people that you look up to. And even though the program is only $99, don't look at it like that, okay? Take this program and give it to people who need money and time at the same time and who want to travel the world at wholesale prices. Now, we're going to talk about the launch call approach, how to have a proper launch call, okay? This is important because when you get your new rep started, you have to launch their business, okay? There's no better person to do this than this gentleman out of New York. He does anywhere from 20 to 30 launch calls a day, okay? He gets his organization in fast gear with these launch calls. He's going to share with you how to properly do a launch call, okay? Where when you get someone join this business, how to get them going on a fast start by launching their business from their home via the telephone. So I want to bring on the phone out of Brooklyn, New York, Executive Director, Mr. LaRod Smalls. LaRod, are you there?
Yes, I am, Barry. Let me know if you're hearing me nice and clear.
I can hear you fine, Smalls. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, man. Fantastic. So let's get right into this. I want to thank you for the platform here. Awesome. So everyone, I want to thank you guys for jumping on tonight. I've been tasked to talk to you guys about the launch call and why I'm so passionate about it because it really revolutionized my business. With almost 10 years of experience in the business, and I've done thousands of presentations in many different spaces and places, I can tell you this. This has probably been, bar none, one of the most effective tools for getting the presentation out there, okay? So I want you guys to pay very close attention to what it is and the reason for doing it, okay? So now, just to give you guys some experience about, what my experience is in using a launch call here. When I came over to vacation travel 6 months ago, in my very first 30 days, I recruited 22 people personally. Now, I don't know about you, but trying to take 22 people to national executive or international executive in a traditional platform, meaning you're just doing regular in-home meetings, that would be lots of meetings, if not hundreds of meetings. So what we did is we started a process where we would have people to create a call where we could have multiple exposures at the same time during the same day. So I'm going to go right into that, and then we're going to kick this thing off. So guys, pay very close attention, take some notes as we move into it, all right? The effective launch call. Now, A launch call is a 15-minute conference. It's a conversation. It's a snapshot, full presentation. So let's talk about what a launch call is not. A launch call is not designed to replace an in-home meeting or your local meeting. It's not designed to that. There will never be better energy than in a live meeting. However, a launch call has a lot of power in delivering a snapshot to separate the serious from the curious, okay? Anyone that you know that may be qualified, or maybe you believe that they're qualified to do this business, you can qualify their time with a launch call, all right? In a launch call, it's just very short and a brief conversation. It should be 15 minutes or less. You want to let people know who we are, what we do, why they should care, what are the effects of not having it, and then ultimately end in how they get it for themselves, which is the cost and the development of the process, right? So why should you do launch calls? Because it allows for mass exposures done remotely. So I'm going to explain that to you guys for a moment. If you've got a full front line, okay, let's say you've got 10, 15, 20 people on your way to an international executive, you need to have 15 people that you're working with on your front line. Now, what a launch call will allow you to do is personally work with your frontline sponsored recruits and get exposures for them, all right? And it helps you to do it faster with a launch call. It's very accessible. Many times people are challenged by getting out to a local meeting through scheduling conflicts. However, everyone has their phone. Everyone has access to a computer at some time, and you can do multiple launch calls in a day, okay? Now, cost effective. That means that you don't need to schedule a space. You don't have to spend for food and snacks and drinks and things like that in a physical presence. This can be done very quickly with no cost at all, okay? Now, ability to build in other markets. So now, travel, as you become ranked in the business and you're making more income, yes, you can afford to travel. But early on in your career in the business, traveling to multiple locations where you do have residencies or you have relationships, maybe people you went to school with, this tool, this system will give you the ability to connect to lots of people in all kinds of markets all around the globe, all right? And last but certainly not least, this is highly duplicatable. The process I'm going to share with you can be duplicated, and in fact, me and my team have cornered this and really have a document that has allowed us to now pass it on to new people who just get started with us. All right. So now, the very first process you want to do is create a bridge. You want a conference center. So everybody should go out and use any free service that you want. And here's some examples: freeconferencecall.com, freeconferencecallhd.com, and the like. And what you want to do is get your very own conference number, okay? Now, that conference number is what you're going to use to create the bridge, to have people to dial into, to record the calls, and to manage the calls. I always recommend that doing a launch call when you have access to the online bridge, you'll be able to fix problems or solve issues while you're having a launch call. So let's talk about how you get people to a launch call, okay? You're going to start with getting at least 100 names, and don't take it for granted. This is a game of numbers. You need lots of people to be exposed in order to have them onto a launch call, okay? And here the beauty of it is that launch calls are generally really short. They don't require much time. So if you send someone a text and invite them with a click link, they generally can jump right on. So I'm going to talk about that really quickly. To create a click link, here's what you do. You take your number, your free conference call number, you separate the PIN with 2 commas and then the PIN number. And on most smartphones, what that will allow them to do is a click to dial. And you can send that out in mass to lots of people. Now, some people are going to jump on and they'll announce themselves, and some people will not. However, that is a tool that I found to create great invitations. Now, if you don't know who to invite, use a memory jogger, okay? Organize and take notes on the responses. So when you're sending out the texts and the messages and making the calls, make sure you have an organized list of the people who have responded to you so that you can go back to them. And if they can't make a launch call at one particular time, you know to get back with them to invite them to another. All right? Personalized individual invitations work better. So here's what I'm going to suggest. Create a template for a text, a simple template, and then just keep changing the person's name. So if you send a text to someone and you have their name in the text, they tend to receive it better and want to take action, as opposed to sending out a mass generic text. That is a message. I hope you guys got that. It's definitely worked for me. Now, I want to give you guys the CHAMP method of how I prioritize the people I'm going to communicate with first. Now, you should communicate with everybody. Invite everybody. However, there's something I found here, and this is a proven method of finding those that are more apt or more excited or generally take action over others. People who have children, they've got something to lose. Homeowners have big expenses. They're looking to reduce their expenses and leverage their costs, right? Annual income over $40,000 a year. This is business. It's going to cost money to do business. So you want people who can fend for themselves and who are earning an income, not the others that aren't good qualified candidates. However, remember, these are candidates that tend to have higher rates of taking action. All right, great. So married or have a significant other. Again, these are people who have shown consistency, discipline. They have commitment. Married people and people with strong ties and significant others are great prospects. And people of high influence, personal power, or great net worth. Now, these people tend to be able to operate in ambiguity. They operate in busyness. These are high-functioning people. These are the types of people. Use the CHAMP method when you're inviting, okay? Now, you want to schedule your launch calls, all right? And I tell people right away, I'm going to give you the end of the movie up front. You need to have at least 4 launch calls in your first 30 days. And like Mr. Donaldson shared, I am doing 10 launch calls a day. It's very simple, multiple calls a day. Me and my group has a static 2 launch calls a day that the entire group logs into, and we're doing smaller launch calls individually for each new partner, okay? So what you want to do is set some dates. Set dates and times and put them on the calendar. Use this like you're inviting people to a live meeting. Now, the intensity and the energy you put into scheduling is going to show up. It's going to show up in your results, all right? And you want to confirm the availability with your upline national executive that they will be there to support your launch call. Now, you invite guests to the first scheduled call, right? If there's a scheduled conflict, invite them to the following scheduled call. So what you want to do is have multiple calls on your calendar. So if you call someone and they can't make the call, you have it already on your calendar to invite them to the second one. Now, you want to appeal to their emotions. Ask them to please just listen in. You've got your mentor on the line. Your mentor is going to be sharing some information, and you want him to know, or you want her to know that, hey, you've got people who will support you, okay? Now, when you're inviting people onto this launch call, I always tell people, give them the sizzle, not the steak. You're not here to give a presentation or talk about the opportunity. Not at all. You let them know that there's something very intriguing, something that changed your life, something that affected you, something that has improved something for you in your life. Be excited. That's what people are gravitating to. So when you're giving your invitation, you do it with high energy, very little content, okay? Now, you want to send reminder texts. People generally need to be reminded 3 to 4 times about doing almost anything, all right? So you want to send reminder texts via email and text messages, all right? You also want to send reminders out 2 to 4 hours before the call, okay? Then I tell people again, just before the call, I always send the last dial in now text, okay? 5 minutes before the call, you want to send a dial in now. Now let's talk about how you're going to do that, okay? Before the call starts, now let's give you an example. If your call was to start, how some of our calls start at 1 o'clock, someone or your host is going to dial in 10 minutes before the call, because you don't want people to dial into the bridge and be communicating without a moderator, all right? Generally, you start the conversation 5 minutes before the hour, okay? So if your call is at 1 o'clock, you're going to start inviting and welcoming people at 12:55. Now, this process is going to go on for 10 minutes, and you're going to be just welcoming them and excited and sharing the fact that you're excited about the guest speaker to clear the line. You want people to feel comfortable and casual. However, maintain a professional demeanor, a professional manner. There is no swearing. There's no casual conversation. Don't use topics. Don't talk about things that are provocative. Stay away from sports. Stay away from politics. Stay away from religion. Nothing that can create any type of division on the call. Now, remind people to get rid of background noise. Be prepared to take notes. Mute your lines. Now, last but certainly not least, I want you guys to know you've got to edify the speaker with tremendous intensity. You want to edify the speaker the same way that Leah does Mr. Barry Donaldson before the call. Talk about all the great points. Everything is powerful. Nothing is untrue, but everything powerful and positive that you can find. Now, once you introduce the speaker, you never interrupt. This is your time to be quiet. Even if you believe the speaker has forgot a topic or a subject, you just let them go and you do not interrupt. Your job is done at this point until the end of the presentation. Now, as your conversation comes to the close, it should be no longer than 15 minutes. So 5 minutes after the hour, you're introducing your speaker, and your speaker is going to now share the opportunity for that 15 minutes. Now, again, this is not a presentation. This is just a sizzle. You're giving them the basics, just a little bit of all the topics, more story than facts, okay? Now, your speaker is going to thank all the guests for jumping on the call. Be grateful for their time. People have given you your time. 15, 20, 30 minutes of your time is quite valuable. Now, at the conclusion of the call, you want to make sure you have a text message prepared to send to every person that was on that call. And I like to tell people, make sure you send them a website, send your website, links to videos, links to the magazine. Send them some information that they're ready to take action, okay? Invite them to a live event. Send them a message and say, hey, listen, I'm having an event in my home, and it's happening at such and such a time, all right? And inform guests how to get started by sending them your link and making sure that they are ready. Now, the bonus, I'm going to give this guys to you. I want to give this to you guys so you guys can take some serious action. The follow-up is probably the most important. The fortune in our business is the follow-up. The launch call is a powerful way to magnetize people and sift them out into your business and find those that are interested and ready to do business. However, if you really want to be powerful, if you want to sort through hundreds of people to find those few diamonds that are going to take you to the next level in your business, you're going to have to organize and follow up with all of the people that are on your launch calls. I hope that you guys got some significant value from this. My name is LaRod Smalls. I'm excited to share this with you guys. Get out there, do some launch calls. Let me know how it works. Mr. Donaldson, thank you so much for the time. I pass the call back to you.
Thank you very much, LaRod. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I hear you loud and clear.
Hello? All right. Great call, guys. Now, listen, we talked about launching your business with launch calls, okay? You got the personality types to get you started. Now you're launching your business via the telephone to get people exposed to your business. That was a fantastic way to get your business off to a fast start. Follow those instructions, folks, and you will still have the success in this business right away and start making money right away. And you can do these from the comfort of your home. Fantastic training, LaRod Smalls. Thank you very much. Now, we're going to keep rolling here. Because now we got the launch calls, we have the prospecting piece, we have the launch calls. Now we're going to go into what's called a 90-day blitz, okay? A 90-day blitz, okay? Now, folks, here's where the rubber meets the road. This is getting your team in the massive, massive, massive momentum. Are you ready for this, folks? If you're ready, say yes. The 90-day blitz, okay? And this will throw your business into overdrive. We'll bring on the phone a gentleman out of California, put his team on 90-day blitz, blew through almost 2 countries, absolutely exploded his business, and became an executive diamond within 2 or 3 months in this program. So I want to bring to the call executive diamond, Mr. Kevin Gantos. Hi, Kevin.
Hi, Barry. Can you hear me okay?
I hear you fine. Go right ahead.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much, man. It's great to be on tonight's call. Excited about all the people I know we're maxed out. Incredible leader and family that's listening in. Understand Mr. Donaldson here from obviously Maui, Mendoza, LaRod Smalls. You can hear from some other incredible people. I'm just excited and honored to be on this webinar. We're excited about obviously the opportunity of vacation And we're speaking to the new people and some of the people that have been in the business for a while. But I'm going to tell you right now, really, the key to this thing is really about, there's going to be people on this call that are here just for travel. That's great. You can make $50,000 to $100,000 a year, providing you focus on that. You've got people on here that are just on here for a tax shelter. But I want to speak to the people that are really in a place where maybe you've been in the industry for a while. You're tired of crawling through the industry. You know, you want to be able to obviously make something big happen in your life. And I'm telling you, family, this is really it. This is the 90-day blitz really is the key. So you're able to hear from Maui Mendoza about understanding the personality types. Lil Rod Small does an incredible job about talking about the tools, the launch call, everything that's available. And you're going to incorporate those things into a 90-day blitz. So the definition of a blitz is a sudden, energetic, and concerted effort, typically on a specific task. Okay, and that's really important because you got to ask yourself, why are you involved in this business? If you're in this business to build a significant income, like the leaders you already heard from, none of us came into this business to make 6 figures a year. We came into this industry to make 7 figures a year. Otherwise, we'd be doing something else. But if you want to make 50,000 here, great. If you want to make 100,000, here's what I know. Of the 6 leaders that are within this organization that came into the last 6 months, right? Everything was almost identical to the point of what they did. What they were focused. They knew what their why was. So yourself, you need to be specific about your goals. You need to write them down. You know, so let's pick 3 of them, okay? What does it mean to your team to see you at a new pin level? Maybe you've been in the industry for a while, been in this, and you feel like you're stalled. This is a way to fix that. How would you feel, team? How do they feel about you? Are you the leader they want to follow, right? Are you the leader to yourself that you want to follow? Ask yourself that question. What would it feel like if your team went from 100 people to 1,000 people? We have people in this organization already just under 6 months where we're pushing 3 to 4, 5,000 people on the team collectively already. So it can happen for you is the whole point, okay? Or what would it mean to you to make money immediately? How about just cash flowing this thing? That's really significant here. Our goal and objective is to make sure that you're profitable, but more importantly, do you want to take 90 months, obviously, of just going through it mediocrity, right? Just going through it slowly, or would you like to get it done in 90 days? And that's really the opportunity here. But the most important part that most people miss is the pre-launch. So if we're talking about a pre-launch, an example, it's really about, if I go back to my companies that I built in the past, we're fortunate enough to build a finance company. This was called the 90-day blitz. It's just a strategy that most business builders do, period, in traditional business and in direct sales. The common denominator of literally the 6 diamonds that got promoted out here in this organization, I know there's people listening from other teams, but within this organization underneath Mr. Donaldson and the tutelage of the other leaders, is really they typically literally enroll 20 to 30 people in their business by casting a vision about what they were going to do with this opportunity, and then, of course, delegated to those people to bring 10 people themselves to an event that they were going to do in this pre-launch, which brought 200 to 300 people to the business. If I take my organization or other organizations, our organization's already 1,000 people, 1,200 people in the team already. I'm not saying that to impress you, but to impress upon you, I know what it's like to build it the wrong way. And it doesn't mean we're not always learning, but I know how to build it this way. So an example, January 1st to March 1st, you'd have a 60-day pre-launch. This is the preparation. Preparation is key. Now, I'm not talking about going into analysis paralysis. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about specific strategies about where you want to build this thing. Enroll many people as possible into the vision about what you're going to do. Your vision, our vision, obviously, is to empower people to win. It's to get them out of financial bondage. That's our goal. It's to get people, in a place where they have quality of life, both have time and money. So your goal is to recruit 20 to 30 people. All 6 people that I know that hit diamond in this organization, right? All of them recruited 20 to 30 people in their first 30 to 60 days, period. There's nobody that did less than that. So that's a prerequisite, right? And our goal is to have them each enroll 10 each. So by March 1st, right, in this example, you would have 200 to 300 people coming to the big event. And this is the launch. This is where you take action as a leader and drive everything. There's something that Barry Donaldson says all the time, and that is relentlessly keep it moving, keep it moving. When Barry and I started working together a few years ago, the reality was it was all about a blitz. It was all about a big event. It was about moving everybody to that from all over the country. It wasn't just a local event. We did an event in Cleveland. We had people flying in from California, from New York, all over the country coming to that event to do that launch. So you drive that team of 200 to 300 people for the next 30 days, doing travel parties, one-on-ones, webinars, etc., to the big event, just like Larod talked about. So Maui talked about invitation. Larod talked about, obviously, the launch calls and the other tools. And he's correct. The launch calls do not replace all this, but it's a way to what? Get people to obviously get sorted. See, amateurs convince, professionals sort. You want to sort as fast as possible. When I say sort, you're not sorting people out of your life. You're sorting people to identify where they're at in their life and where the timing is. Okay, but the key to this opportunity, because there's going to be plenty of distractions, and that is the big event is the glue that keeps everyone focused, but the key word is focus. The acronym for focus is follow one course until successful, period, bar none. It's about all out massive action, no distraction. This is where life's going to get in the way. This is where you need to sit down with your family and say, look, if I can focus for the next 90 days, you can have a beautiful next 90 months. Anybody in the industry, many, many people in the industry of direct sales, this is what they did to get themselves to a six-figure year income. Doing this multiple times will get you to a seven-figure a year income, providing you do that. So your objective is to make this a priority to your family and your friends, and just make sure you got your blinders on, and you're going to be a little bit out of balance for a while so you can be in balance for the rest of your life. So your goal is to put 500 to 1,000 people into that event. I had a friend of mine, prime example, in a prior project that did exactly that. His goal was to get 1,000, only got 500 to 600 people, but that individual today makes about $5 million a year in the industry. And finally, we get to the event. The event is key. Now we're there. We must be easy to find and a nice location. You got one shot at a first impression. You got to have this event in a place where everybody can fly into it, not drive all over the place and make it complicated. The venue's got to be nice. It's got to be a backdrop of success. It's got to reek of success. So everything's got to follow through with integrity. So you got to create excellent flyers, right? So you got to find someone and delegate and identify people that are good at this. If you're not good at this, this is a way to bring everybody together to give them a sense of ownership so they can make this thing happen. So get an event on Facebook, right? Get together a team of great speakers, CEO, the president, high pin level. You know, we have the president, Mark Campese, coming out to the venue into Southern California. We have Barry Donaldson going to be in Ohio and Southern California. So you need to bring these people, and Mr. David Manning, all these great presenters are going to be coming out. I understand Mr. Peter Herschel will be coming out. All of these things are really important so you have a big event. Have speakers do short videos, sizzle calls, and webinars. What do I mean? It's like a wedding. You got to do all this preparation work to build to the event, and then you have the event. The whole purpose of the event is to promote the next event. That's the whole key here. I guarantee you by the time we get done with this call and this webinar tonight, the leaders on this will be promoting the next event. If I think about Train the Trainer that's coming up in June, very, very key event. It took our organization to a whole nother level. So now we have people plugging into that, and it's about keeping everybody moving forward. And then all you simply do is you repeat the cycle. That's the goal and the objective here. Family, I'm telling you, if you're tired of crawling, this is the way to make it happen. You want to be focused on money, making time. That's inviting people, getting them in front of effective presentations, casting the vision of a strategy to pull that whole organization together. And they got to look to you as the leader that's moving everything forward. And you got to give them a place to showcase everybody's success to make all that happen. And that happens in the big event. So hopefully this makes sense to the people that are listening out there. There's obviously other speakers going to speak beyond me. I'm just excited to be on here. We're here to support you. Barry, thank you so much for having me on. Truly respect you as an incredible leader, incredible mentor, and thank you for all you do.
You're very welcome, Kevin. Great job. I mean, folks, this is how we do it. Okay, we have a pre-event, we have a pre-launch, we have people running all in one location. We drive all the production, all the volume, all the focus towards the big event. Okay, so it's very important you do this. And we started over here. We drove everybody in New Jersey. We had 500 people from around the country to come watch in New Jersey. And 6 months later, over 6,000 to 5,000 people in the business. And we'll do it again and again and again. The 90-day blitz is the key to your success when you're trying to launch your business, okay? And look at how I did this, okay? I talked about prospecting, right? Then I talked about having that launch call, okay? Very important. Then we talked about now having 90-day blitz, okay? These are critical components on the recruiting side of the business, okay? You got to make sure you keep the organization moving. Keeping the organization moving into the direction is going to help you excel and make money in the program, folks. So it's exciting. Now, we're going to turn it around on the other side of the business. Okay. Now we're going to talk about getting customers. Okay. Now we're going to talk about making money from getting customers. Now this is critical. Take y'all something the right way. Take a picture of these slides, because this next part of the next 20 minutes are really going to show you exactly how you need to be making money acquiring customers. And this gentleman right here has mastered this product right here, folks. Okay, his organization is booming with it. Okay, and we're going to talk about the Platinum Travel Club. The Platinum Travel Club, how to master income with the Platinum Travel Club. This is exciting. Okay, I'm going to bring this guy in out of Dallas, Texas. Okay, Dallas, Texas. When you see this training, folks, when you see this information about to get on the Platinum Travel Club, it's going to change your entire perspective on this product and how to use it. Are you ready, folks? Say yes if you're ready. Let me say yes. Let me see you say yes if you're ready to roll. If you hear me, say yes. All right, here we go. So I'm going to bring to the front of the room. Some of you guys know a fantastic leader out of the Dallas market, Executive Diamond, Mr. Michael McBain. Hey, Michael, how you doing, buddy?
Doing good, Barry. How you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Doing absolutely wonderful, man. Super excited. Awesome training so far.
All right, go take the platform. Go right ahead.
Awesome. Well, hey, guys, I'm just super excited. Definitely excited. Great information we've heard tonight. And I'm just really excited to talk about what I want to talk about tonight, the Platinum Travel Club. It's absolutely phenomenal that we was able to incorporate a product that not only can really bring us exciting business opportunities, but can really generate a whole nother level of income. When I first got a chance to look at this product, when we launched this product, I just believe in being a product of my product. So I actually, ordered this product without even really knowing anything about it. After having this product for about 3 weeks, I got a chance to look at it, and I was absolutely blown away with the power and the benefit of this product. When I knew that this product was actually attached to the Mercedes, and I said, you know what, it's time for me to really pay attention to this product. So I got very, very excited about it, really had a chance to really dissect this product, and I'm going to tell you guys, for me here in Dallas and my team here, this product here is going to really leverage individuals that's not really super builders in this opportunity. We know that it's going to be a small percentage of individuals in this industry ever that's going to really be super builders in this opportunity, in this industry. But the great thing about it is that you're going to always have opportunities within an opportunity where you can, leverage yourself financially. And so when I looked at this product, I said, this is an amazing way to actually be able to build some residual income for individuals that's just not really having massive success in terms of building a distributorship on a vacation distributorship side. So it was very, very exciting to me. I think that most people, when they saw this product, and I used to get the word that, they felt like that this was another expense, versus another investment. And so when I looked at this, I just said, you know what? Guys really don't understand that this is an investment because they don't really understand the product and the benefit of the product. So we're just going to talk a little bit about the Platinum Travel Club, the benefits, and then we're going to go into the exciting part, which is the compensation. So you talk about, guys, being able to have access to worldwide selections, over 5,500 hotels, resorts, and condos in over 105 countries. This is the thing that's exciting about this. This product, guys, is a product that we can actually offer outside individuals that's not a part of vacation travel. So I want you to really think for a second as I go through the benefits. Individuals that don't want to be a part of our vacation travel business can simply still take advantages, of the travel benefits that we have. And so for individuals that can be able to do this for $25, $30 a month, you have an opportunity to build a whole another network, of Platinum Travel Club customers outside of building your vacation distributorship. They get custom trips available, loyalty point accumulations towards your future travel. Can you simply imagine individuals, that know that when they book travel, through their Platinum Travel Club, they can earn loyalty points, and use this toward future travels. You have to understand the power of that. individuals that understand that they can do that get very, very excited. Book experience such as city tours, skiing, snorkeling. But exclusive concierge with callback service, people love convenience. Okay, they love convenience. Me personally, a lot of times I don't have a lot of time to sit down and go through all the particulars on what it takes to actually book travels and so on and so forth. So when you got exclusive concierge service, guys, it's very, very exciting. And so people, really love convenience, and people will pay for convenience. Now, when you talk about, me, myself, the one thing that really got me excited when I knew that they had stores and merchants that I use every single day. I tell people one of my favorite stores is Walmart. Okay, I'm in Walmart 2 or 3 times a day, 2 or 3 times a week. Sometimes I just go to Walmart when I don't really have anything else to do. Okay, and when I realized that I can literally basically purchase my e-card through my Platinum Travel Club, earn loyalty points through Walmart, I simply got super excited when I realized that I could shop at Macy's, Nordstrom, all the stores that I shop at, that people shop at every single day, really got me super excited. I remember during the holiday season, okay, I was able to buy multiple Gap e-cards, okay, for some of my guy kids. And basically, guys, I created so many loyalty points that I probably got a good free trip right now. But it just took me to another level when I was able to realize that we had launched our Visa card. Say, for example, if there's really no merchants and no stores that you're affiliated with or you really like, okay, on our platform, which I hardly doubt it, but just say if it is. Now that we got this Visa card, guys, that you can use anywhere, over 110 opportunities in different merchants and stores where you can use a Visa card, something that's very, very attractive to individuals. So when you look at all the things that we offer, okay, in our Platinum Travel Club and really see the value in this here, guys, you can really understand the excitement of how you can really go out and market this product, okay? Now, the thing about it is this here. Anytime, guys, that you got a product with this kind of value, okay, you're going to get massive discounts in traveling as a member, okay, and you're going to be paid, okay, heavily in this product. This is the part that really got me excited. When I really looked at this compensation plan, it totally changed my mindset about this particular product. I said, you know what? People is really sleeping on this product. We hear people all the time talking about, I can't wait till I get my Mercedes. I can't wait till I get my S-Class. But you have to understand that this product is definitely attached, okay, to you being able to drive your Mercedes-Benz, even get your $600 car program promotion bonus, okay? So, guys, understand, first and foremost, you got to be enrolled in the Platinum Travel Club to earn on the Platinum Travel Club sales. That's very, very important. I talked to some individuals in my organization that have multiple Platinum Travel Club enrollees in their organization, but they didn't have it, okay? So therefore, they missed the money. You have to understand, you have to drive the behavior, okay? You have to drive the behavior. Very, very important. What we've done, okay, we put something together, guys, where we're going to basically just go out and personally enroll Platinum Travel Clubs. So when you think about a $600 promotion, $600 car bonus, okay, at the international executive level to be qualified for your $600, we say, you know what? We're going to go out and get 100 Platinum Travel Club customers ourselves, okay? Now, this is the thing. You have to understand the income that's paid out. So for non-vacation members, okay, you enrolled in the Platinum Travel Club for $24.95. Person enrolled is going to earn up to $10, ladies and gentlemen, okay? $10, guys, for anybody enrolled. A total of $5 is going to be paid to your code and your code matching bonus program, okay? $2 is going to be paid to the code, and then 100% or 150% check match. Very, very exciting. This money is going into your matrix. So this is another opportunity for you to build massive residual income. Just think about individuals, okay, that's really not, very, very successful in this business, but they can go out and build a Platinum Travel Club network with outside members that want to be a part of a vacation membership and really start to earn residual income. As a vacation member, you enrolled in the Platinum Travel Club in 1995, following in the matrix. $1 on your 4th level, okay? $1 on your 5th level, $2 for level 6 and level 7. Guys, do you understand the power of that? I just like to really think big. When you look at the vision this year, imagine, guys, what's going to happen 3 months from now, 6 months from now, 12 months from now in your business when you drive the behavior and the value of this particular product and you got all this money going into your matrix, ladies and gentlemen, what type of residual income you will be making outside of your original distributorship business by building your network, guys. $5 direct sales, okay, residual income on all retail Platinum Travel Clubs sold to non-vacation members. That's the game changer for me, ladies and gentlemen, okay? I understand the power of residual income. Trust me, I understand the power of residual income. We basically built an organization, guys, that paid massive residual income on products and services like we're talking about right now. And we're talking about being able to be a 5-figure monthly incomes on $1, $2. Ladies and gentlemen, you're talking about $5, okay, in sales residually on Platinum Travel Club sold to non-vacation members. Absolutely phenomenal. If you really understand the power of that, I want to share some numbers here with you. Okay, so we talk about, guys, if you went out and personally got 50 Platinum Travel Club sales, okay, at $5, okay, a sale, that's $250 a month in residual income. So just think about your executive or your regional executive that maybe not even making, really any residual income right now. They can go out and get 50 personal Platinum Travel Clubs, okay, sales, and at $5 a sale, guys, you're talking about $250 a month in residual income. That's a game changer, okay? For individuals that want to step it up and take it to another level, okay? You go out and personally get 100 Platinum Travel Club sales, okay, at $5 commissions and residuals. That's $500 a month in residual income. Now, guys, at the international executive level, now you qualify, okay, for your $600 car bonus. 35% rule going to apply. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, you've already positioned yourself for $500 a month. It may take you 3 months. It may take you 6 months, okay, to get 100 personal Platinum Travel Clubs, okay, that you personally sign up for. But at the end of the day, is it worth it for an extra $500 a month? That's on top of the Platinum Travel Clubs that's actually coming to your matrix through your network distribution. Okay, so for people that really understand the power of this, guys, it gets bigger. Now, me personally, my goal is by the end of the year, I want to have 200 personal Platinum Travel Club sales that I personally sign up for, okay, by the end of the year. Okay, the next 6 months, this is what I personally want to do. Guys, it's going to generate another $1,000 a month in residual income just off of my personal efforts alone. Okay, that's the power, ladies and gentlemen, of having this actual product, because this is an opportunity for individuals to make even more income or actually supplement some income within the opportunity that's just not having a lot of success, okay, in building their business and building their distributorship. Okay, so very, very excited about this, guys. So what we're doing, ladies and gentlemen, we have incorporated Platinum Travel Club parties, okay, with our travel parties together, okay, guys, and what we're doing is we're doing a Platinum Travel Club party explaining this product, showcasing the value of this product, guys, and we're going to be signing up Platinum Travel Club customers every single day, every single week, just like we sign up distributors in this opportunity, because not only we're going to be having travel parties to bring on business partners, we're going to be having Platinum Travel Club parties to bring on Platinum Travel Club customers. Guys, if you drive the behavior through your organization and really build this thing right, by the time you hit the international executive position, you will already have your 100 Platinum Travel Clubs in your network, guys. And by the time you get National Diamond, okay, in order to get your S550, ladies and gentlemen, you will be well over the 400 Platinum Travel Clubs that you need in your organization to qualify for your $2,000, guys. So really, really excited about this, guys. You really want to pay attention to this product. This product can really generate some massive residual income in the next 12 to 24 months if you guys really push this and drive the behavior. So I'm excited, guys. So at this time, I'm going to turn it back over to my main man. Super excited. Thank you, Barry, for putting this platform together. Excited for your leadership, man. I'll turn it back over to you.
That was awesome, Mike. That was awesome. Folks, you see the power of the Platinum Travel Club. Most people don't realize the power of that product. I mean, the benefits it has, the traveling across the world. If you have a timeshare, you don't need a timeshare anymore. You don't even have to pay those annual fees for timeshare because you have the same inventory with the Platinum Travel Club. Okay, for $19.95 a month, you have the same inventory, folks. But not only that, folks, think about this. You can actually go out there. You can run ads. You can put out flyers. You can do trade shows. You can do job fairs. You can do all the different things to promote your Platinum Travel Club business and make personal residual income on all your own personal sales, folks. How many of you guys are making an extra $1,000 per month coming in the residual income while your organization is building? Michael McVeigh, that was a fantastic presentation on PTC. Now we're going to roll right into our customer acquisition from our store. As you guys know, Paycation, we just launched our Paycation Plus store. Now, we're going to talk about how to acquire customers, okay? How to acquire customers. We're going to talk about the pros and cons of acquiring customers. We're going to talk about our services, okay? This is a critical component. There's no better person to do this. This guy is a customer acquisition machine. His organization acquires customers. Fantastic leader. He knows this side of the business. Every morning, not some mornings, every morning he has them vitamin calls. As a matter of fact, make sure, let you tell everybody about your vitamin calls in the morning. Every morning he has a wake-up motivational call every single morning to get your mind right to start your day. And we're going to talk about acquiring customers with our new Vacation Plus store. So I'm going to bring on the phone out of South Florida, fantastic leader, executive diamond, Mr. Leslie Dorinecourt. Leslie, you're on the line?
Yes, I am, Barry. Can you hear me?
He's fine. Take the platform. Platform's yours.
All right. Thank you. First of all, I want to give back to you for putting this platform together. You know, training is a key to success in any business and any company, and your leadership here is unprecedented. So I look forward to continue these webinars. It's amazing. And so far, to all the individuals who presented so far, excellent job. I'm super fired up. I'm taking notes right here while I'm getting ready to present. But first of all, let me tell you, what the prospecting was amazing, and it led to Platinum Travel Club, which I'm very focused on these days. But it all sets you up for this, residual income. That's why we're in this. We're not in it to make a couple of dollars, $1,000. We want to make thousands of dollars a month, like Kevin Gatto said. But here's how we're going to do it, sticking to the basics of customer acquisition. So first, we're going to say the key thing tonight I'm going to cover is acquiring customers and retaining customers. Now, first of all, we're in the direct sales market, and a reason why these big companies are paying us is because we want to share it with people we know, like, and trust us. So the key element to getting to take action is through emotion, not logic. See, we want to acquire customers using emotion. Offer your services from the heart with excitement. Establish a sense of loyalty. Use the magic words of emotion. Favor, I need a huge favor. Help, please help me out. And try one of my services. To show you how powerful it is, we tried the emotion versus logic for one of our launch calls to talk about some of these services and the business coming up. When we normally average 30, we got it up to 108 callers because emotion was brought into play and not logic. See, what you want to do now is, first of all, in any of the products or services we're marketing, including which I'm going to review at the end, but I want you to know that all of it comes from starting in your list. Start with your potential customers, family and friends, work associates, organizations, recreation activities, school associates, people you do business with, people who owe you, and people who love you. Always add to your list every day. Go out, meet people, and add to your list. Very key to having a direction and getting customers. Now, the only way you're going to get customers in some of these services we launch is you got to become your first customer. See, you must be able to communicate all the services. You have to be familiarized with the services. And personal testimonies are the best way to market a service. So how can you sell a service if you're unwilling to use it yourself? So my thing is this. We're in business to market and get residual, so you should be a customer of every single service you market. Anyone any service I have that I'm not getting paid on, you're getting fired ASAP. Excitement. You must speak with excitement. You have to have a sense of urgency. Earning residual income for the rest of your life, let me tell you, you got to be excited about that, because once you go residual, it's hard to go back to linear. So what you want to have is ignorance on fire will always outperform knowledge on ice. Now, we're going to talk about the Apple system real quick, because some of you are going to chase the wrong people and try to convince people. No. We're going to go to the red apple, green apple, and rotten apple system. Now, here you go. People that are very approachable are easygoing. That's your red apples. They love you, and they usually say yes. That's mom and them. Spend 80% of your time here and ask for lots of referrals. Now, green apples, sometimes we waste our time with them because they will have questions. They're willing to help, but they need more information. Here's the deal. Answer 3 questions that determine if they're serious or they're wasting your time. If they're wasting your time, just refer them to your website to get the additional information. Now, spend 20% of your time here. Now, all of you know the rotten apples. I know I've had quite a few in my life. Matter of fact, sometimes they circle around. They seem there's a lot more of them, but it's the same ones. People who are negative and will never support you. Spend 0% of your time. Don't try to convince them how great vacation is, how the services are. Don't. Just move forward. See, some will, some won't. So what? Go back to your red apples, because they're always going to help you. If anything, ask them for referrals. Now, spend your time to keep customers that you've acquired, because it's tough enough to get a new customer, but when you get them, keep them. How do you keep them? Returning customer is just as important. It's always easier to keep a customer. Little things make a huge difference. Send them a thank you card, a holiday card, birthday card. Do follow-up calls. When you put them on a service, ask how everything was okay. You know, like if they get installed on Dish Network, call them up and say, hey, was the service installed on time? Are you enjoying the services? All these things help you to keep them as customers, all right? Now, our main product is travel. I love travel. I have fallen in love with travel. Let me tell you, you could sell travel all day long by simply talking about the wonderful benefits of travel and getting referrals. But the key now is getting information and get customers from our store. Why is it important to get customers from our store? Because I don't know about you guys, but I see this million customer march. See, Mr. David Manning put that $1 million on the table. Yes, we get it. One part of it is recruiting, because when you sign a new agent up, you get 10 points, and they stay. Retention is important. But when you get customers, there's 4 services in the store right now. So imagine if you get 4 services. If you're just good at services, you could outpace the person who's good at prospecting. See, some of you are afraid to build. Some of you are afraid to have people say no to you. But guess what? If they're using TV, if they're using the services and we have it, why not help you? So not only is it going to increase your residual, but it's going to build your massive bank account. Now, here are some of the services we have. We have Paycation Satellite, Dish Network. Now, I don't know about you. There's nobody on this line who would watch a TV and not getting paid on it. So as soon as possible, switch to Dish TV. Why? Because it's a service you're getting paid on. Plus, you're going to accumulate points. Imagine, you get additional points every month it stays on. You got a contract with TV anyway. Those are points that is given to you. I don't know about you, but the top 20 is going to pay you significant money on top of your residual income. Then the next service is Vacation MD, telemedicine. Let me tell you, I have personally used this service, and I have testimonies where I couldn't get a doctor to see me. They had a 3-week wait time. I had a terrible allergy. I called them up. I went over everything. They called in a prescription. I was feeling better the next day. I could not have waited 3 weeks. It would have drove me crazy. Once again, solid. And even if you have insurance, it helps, because a lot of us have high deductibles. Take advantage. Another service you get paid on, and you're going to have it for the whole year, because who doesn't want to be without what? MD, telemedicine, or access to doctors through a telemedicine. All right, the other one is Vacation ID. Let me tell you, I just went through building my credit report and going through everything. Some things were in there that didn't make sense. Guess what? Vacation ID could stop it from happening. Not only that, you get insurance to help cover you. So this, once again, get paid on it. To protect you, it makes so much sense. But not only that, if you're potentially at risk, that one of the fastest growing crimes is identity theft. And if you can get in trouble, then so can the people around you. So it's important to market these services to help everybody understand to protect themselves. And of course, America Approved. Now, I tell you, I was a big supporter of this service. My organization sold a lot of commercial energy deals. Matter of fact, we closed a lot of deals, and I knew Tony Lanza and the guys there at America Approved. I'm looking forward to it, because when we close deals here, it's going to add to your residual income. And everybody is 6 degrees of separation away from a big deal. Somebody who knows somebody is sitting at a company or a business or a building owner who has a tremendous energy bill. And let me tell you, it's just simple. Just ask them, would you like to have budget certainty? Would you like to lower the amount of expenses you spend? Because a dollar saved is a dollar earned. Everyone's looking to increase the bottom line. So just approach a business owner on how you can market in such a major thing like commercial energy. Now, here's what you want to do. In this diagram, you're going to get these slides, but I want you to understand this. Just look at what state is there. Now, some of you might say, wait a minute, my state is not there. Guess what? If you have an organization of agents around the country and they're in these states, they could close an energy deal, and guess who gets paid? You. So that's why you need to facilitate and show, by example, how you get involved with these deals and communicate how you can get paid on them. So it's important to support, because everyone follows a leader. You set the pace for developing your business. And let me tell you, if you follow these steps and get customers, get in front of your list, Get people to see the services that you're marketing. Get on the services yourself. Imagine if you have 1,000 agents and everybody gets on all 4 services, or get a couple of energy customers where you go to a restaurant and so on, what's going to happen to your business? Your residual is going to go through the roof. And not only that, you'll be in for the running on the top 20. So I'm telling you, Barry, I'm so excited. Can't wait to keep closing out. We're going to be talking on it about the Vitamin Show. I definitely have it on my website or on my Facebook page. So if you guys want to get the call number, I'm at Leslie Durencourt, and just get the call in the morning. We'll be talking about these services. We had Tony Lanza last week. We're going to have Dish Network coming up soon, and ID Guard and everything else. So with that said, I'll turn it back to our leader, Mr. Barry Donaldson, and I thank you for this platform, and I'm looking forward to our massive explosion in our residual income.
All right, Leslie, thank you so much, Leslie. Great job, folks. Great job. These are our new products in our Vacation Plus store, folks. Listen, I got to tell you something, folks. These products are phenomenal, folks. Phenomenal products. They're inexpensive. They'll save you. If you want to protect your credit, folks, get on Vacation ID. Okay? I have great credit. I worked hard to get it, and I protect it. If anything happens, I get an email on it. I check it. Okay, folks? Also, on your disclosure deals, in your link, in your chat button, check section over here, you see these blue links. You want to click on the links. You use these same exact flyers. Download your computer. So if you click on the link to the left, it'll download these exact same flyers to your computer. So everybody click on the links, get the flyers and save them. It's got it's got FAQs on all this, so that way you will have it. Okay, very, very important. Very, very important. I'm not sure they're in the university, but click them. You got them right there. Okay, so take advantage of the downloads right now. Okay, Leslie Durencourt, fantastic job. Great job. Now, folks, we want to tell you this thing. Okay, and we're going to go into leadership, okay? And then this gentleman, we're going to take you to the leadership role. Now, think about the setup here, okay? We started with prospecting, okay? We went to launch calls. We went to 90-day blitz. Platinum Travel Club customers. PTC customers. Platinum Store customers. Now we're going to go right into leadership as we start to wrap up this call. The last half hour. I'm going to bring you guys to the room. You guys know who he is. Top income earner. He has earned over $100,000 in less than 6 months in vacation travel. He's a 100K earner, a high 5-figure money earner in the company, top 5 money earner in the company. Fantastic job. My right-hand guy, regional diamond out of New Jersey, Mr. Dwayne A. Dwayne, take the platform.
Hey, Barry, how you doing today? Can you hear me okay?
He's fine. Go right ahead.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. So, guys, first of all, let's give it back to all my previous speakers before us, man. You guys, every single one person did a phenomenal job. I'm going to share some information with you, on this leadership. And I want to talk to you guys about being a moment leader versus a movement leader. First of all, guys, movement leaders begin every day by lifting themselves, and then they lift others. Movement leaders have a vision. The vision must have depth and weight to continue to pass on to the next generation. Mass movement begins with only a few. Now, I want you to understand something, guys. We're in a movement right now. We came over here. We were talking about Project 2000. And that was we all moved in that movement, and a bunch of people got promoted. Right now, we're in Project 2000, which is another movement. Transformation. In order to develop movement leaders, their mindset has to be transformed. We have to change you from thinking like a employee and have you more thinking like an entrepreneur. Focus. You cannot get distracted by the movement. Now, guys, understand something. Life will kick in 100% of the time. You got guaranteed. So you got to stay focused. You got to put your mindset in 90-day increments. You got to put the blinders on. You got to tell yourself you're not going to let nothing distract you. You're going to have bills that's going to come at you. Things are going to happen. Life will kick in, but you got to stay focused on your goal for at least on a 90-day timeline. When you make people the center of the movement, it's hard to walk away because people's lives are in the balance. Humility. Movement leaders are humble. They credit God for the blessings and others for their successes. Guys, this is about team. It's never about you. I'm the recipient of this $100,000 ring, but it's only because of the phenomenal leaders, phenomenal teams that we have in this organization, and the phenomenal leaders that are paving the way. Character. Movement leaders lead with character. They are bigger on the inside than they are on the outside. They know it's only a matter of time before they become big on the outside as well. Now, let's talk about moment leaders. Guys, some of you guys are moment leaders. Some of you guys get around other moment leaders, and they are miserable, and misery loves company. But a movement leader rises above the misery. They ask how long it will take, but movement leaders ask how far can I go? Moment leaders, they are not consistent or real. They are different behind the scenes. They only believe in the movement when things are good. They complain when things are bad, and they lack passion and purpose. Guys, very, very important. Understand something. It's always easy to be excited when money is flowing. It's easy to be excited when your organization is growing by the tens and hundreds. But the moment you start getting suspensions and people start now second guessing and doubting the opportunity, that's a moment leader. Movement leaders are relatable. They tell people the good, the bad, and the ugly about their journey so they can connect. Moment leaders disconnects when they tell them how good they are and leave out the difficult part of their journey. Guys, right now we're in Project 2000, and we were led to have leaders share their testimonies. And when we do this call every morning, it's very important because now you're hearing the testimonies of these phenomenal leaders that have come before you, and it just allows you to see that you are in the right company. Movement leaders are authentic. People follow genuine leaders. When you are real in your movement, you will lead with experience, authenticity, passion, and purpose. People want to emulate you. Moment leaders are not consistent or real. They are different behind the scenes. They only believe in the movement when things are good. They complain when things are bad. Who are you, and what have you been called to do? And who have you been called to lead? We have to be willing to fail because all we have been called to is to do something bigger than ourselves. Guys, as I start to close out, I want you to understand something. Without a calling, you are not willing to fail. Find your purpose and calling. Be a movement leader. When you do, you will realize that who you are and what you've been through have prepared you for this divine time. Each and every one of you that's on this call, whether it's on the computer or whether you're on the phone, every one of you have your own story. Every single one of you have your own cross to bear. But I want you to understand that's what this is all about. It's about leadership. It's about pushing through in the bad times and understanding there's always a reason for everything you must go through. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be a true success. And the bottom line question of it all is, it's your decision. What kind of leader are you? And that's all I got to say right now. I know it's short on time, so I'm going to pass it back to you, Barry. Thank you for your phenomenal leadership, sir. Continue doing what you're doing, and I definitely look forward to helping each and every one of you guys fulfilling your destinies as we're traveling around the country. Thank you, sir. Call back to you.
Hey, Dwayne, great stuff, man. That was a great training, folks, on how to become movement leaders, folks. Movement leaders. The choice is yours, folks. We're in a movement right now, folks. I mean, listen, we're talking about 10,000 reps by June 15th. 10,000 reps. We're in a movement right now, folks. Our heads are focused. We're talking about 100,000 active reps by the end of the year company-wide. 100,000. Can you imagine? I had 500,000 in my last project in my personal organization, so for sure, if I'm at the helm of this thing, we're going to 100,000 active reps, folks, okay? This is great stuff, folks. You understand, folks, this is all about understanding where you are, okay? And I'm going to wrap up with this training, understanding where you are in this business, okay? And the things you need to be doing at each level in the business. Because what happens, folks, is that you get so sidetracked on things that's not going to make you any money. And as you start growing your business, folks, your organization gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and you can become caught up in doing things that's not going to produce you any money, okay? And I want you to make money here. That's why you're involved. If you want to make money, then you say yes on my chat. If you want to make money here, big money, I want to shout out with yes on my chat, okay? You want to make money, let me hear it, okay? Big letters, yes, I want to make income, okay? If you want to make income here, do not get sidetracked on doing things that's not going to make you any money, okay? And I want to walk you through this training really quickly on what you should be doing at each position so that you're focused in on doing the things that are going to make you successful and not wasting time. After that, I'm going to go into a couple slides on systems. Mr. Campese's going to be on the call tonight, so he has to step in and go over stuff on systems I'm going to cover at the end of this training. So let's talk about this for a second, okay? There's a lot of things happen when you join the business, okay? You're a referral travel associate, okay? Your objective when you join the business is to come in. If you're going to market the program in vacation, you need to become a referral travel associate. That's $99, okay? $99, okay? That's important. Also, folks, you want to follow up and complete your first fast start steps. It's very, very important that you get off to a fast start. See, when you're an RTA, your first 30 days will determine your next 6 months in this business, okay? So we get everybody on a fast start. It's very important. We have 10 steps. We put it out there, people follow, and you want to follow to the letter. You don't want to deviate from the 10 steps because you're too new. You have to follow the steps to the letter, okay? Also, you want to communicate. You want to communicate with your upline executive team daily. Now, you don't want to spend all your time wasting their time. You just want to have some communication and stay connected to your upline, okay? So that way they understand you're getting things done you need to get done, and they're supporting you in the process, okay? And you need to commit at least 3 hours per day to grow your business, okay? At least 3 hours per day to grow your business, okay? That's important. And you need to complete your CTC or your XTU training. Obviously, you know, folks, right now, the CTC training is up. You can complete that, or you can go right to XTU when the university goes live this week to finish your training on the travel side, okay? And if you're going to be a person that's going to book a lot of travel, you want to make sure that you go through the XTU training. That's important, folks, okay? If Loretta can post the 10 steps, or you can put the 10 steps in the chat, then you get it so that if you have it available for you, okay? So when you're an RTA, folks, these are the 5 things you need to be focused on, okay? Make sure your RTA, your 10 steps, okay? It's very important, your 10 steps. Communicate with your upline daily, folks. Commit 3 hours a day to work your business, and finish your certification steps, your certification test. That's important. Let's go to the next one. Now you are an executive. That means you sponsored 3 RTAs. On your way to 6 to become a regional executive. Okay? Take a picture of the slide. You become an executive by sponsoring 3 RTAs. That means now you're going to get paid additional levels in your matrix, okay? You have additional compensation coming to you, okay? Communicate with your upline daily, okay? And you want to start having travel parties, okay? That means that now we're going to have these small little cluster meetings, these launch calls, and these little cluster of meetings to get your organization up to a fast start, okay? Because you only have 3 people on your team, that's a great start. On your way to 6 to become a regional executive, okay? That's critical, okay? Because when you sponsor the next 3, now you become a regional executive, okay? So now, you got your 6 because you're on your way to 10 for national executive. Again, what are we doing? We're communicating with upline daily, okay? We're continuing to do travel parties and sponsor new RTAs. Now, here's the key component to this, okay? When you become a regional executive, folks, you want to be looking in your organization and finding out who in your organization want to become executives. Because that's an opportunity for those people to do what? It's an opportunity for those people to join your business and become leaders in your business. That's critical, okay? You want those people to say, hey, I want to get involved in this business in a major way. I want you to be my mentor, and I want you to train me. So when you become a regional executive, you're now looking at your organization and find out who's looking like they want to build a business with you. okay? Because you want to look at those individuals because you're on your way to becoming a national executive. Now, how do you become a national executive? That means you have 10 frontline people that you put in this business. 10 front lines. Okay? That's critical. You got 10 front lines, okay? And you're on your way to international executive. You need 10 front lines, okay? Now remember, communicate with your upline executive team daily and continue to do travel parties. Because you become a national executive does not mean that you got to stop doing travel parties, okay? Because you're looking for that individual who's going to join your team and say, hey, I want to become Mr. Dwayne, I want to become one of your national executives. So now, Mr. Dwayne Ellis has a vested interest in that person. See, I want to work with those people who say, I want to become national executive because national executive, folks, that's where the plan starts to take shape. You now get team bonuses. You now open up an entire matrix. You're now eligible for business board bonuses. So when you become the national executive, folks, that's a big deal, okay? That's a big deal because that's leadership position of the company. In my opinion, that is the jump off for vacation travel. It's the national executive position, okay? Now write this down. International executive, folks. Now you're starting your leadership development, okay? When you become an international executive, folks, you should be able to do a presentation by yourself and a quick start training. Okay? Now you're starting to work with your national executives to show them how to do business opportunity means a quick start training. Most of the international executives, you probably would have come to my training course at this point, where you spend 3 days with me at my training facility. 3 days with me where you're training and you're going through the business and we're teaching you the concept of the business. Okay? And so, international executive, you should be able to do a basic training on your own. Yeah, you should be able to go out there and do a basic training on your own. And if not, you're going to be working with your upline diamond to be doing this. Because these folks, when you become international executive, folks, we are what? We are preparing you for diamond. Okay? You should be understanding the comp plan, how to get through the comp plan, how to make money. And this is going to take a little time. Some of you guys may take 3 months. Some of you guys may take 6 months. Some of you guys may take 8 months. It's okay. Just make sure you're focusing on the right thing. And when you become an international executive, you're looking to develop 3 new international executives in your business because now you are positioning yourself for diamond, okay? Because now you're starting the person development training. That's why training are some of the things we're doing. We're getting ready to do a Diamond Academy at vacation, okay? And work with the executives to do a Diamond Academy. Can you imagine coming to our Diamond Academy? That's going to be awesome. That's the next advanced level when you become Diamond Vacation Travel. Okay? So international executives, you should be able to do a presentation on your own, a quick start training. You're going to be able to what? Start teaching your national executives how to do BLM and quick start trainings. You should be able to do a basic Saturday training on your own. We teach you this at Train the Trainer, how to do a Saturday training. We teach you to understand the basics of the compensation plan at Train the Trainer. Okay? And we show you how to start developing your new IEs in your business. Because now you have to start getting your organization on what's called balance. Okay? That's why I just want you to focus on these specific things at these specific positions. Now let's say you are now a vacation travel diamond. Okay? From executive diamond to national diamond. This is where the big bucks are. You got cars. You got money. You got residual income. Okay? But because you're a diamond doesn't mean you stop sponsoring new lines of business. Okay? When you're an executive diamond and national diamond, you're going to be multitasking in your organization. You're going to be building leaders while training, while helping the company out specific things. You should be able to conduct and complete a super Saturday training on your own and help on the regional training level. And the regional training is probably going to be reserved for more regional diamonds, national diamonds. Okay, that's important. Okay? You should be able to know and be able to explain all aspects of the vacation compensation plan. So when you become a regional and national diamond, you understand the pay plan. You are a leader in vacation travel, and we as corporate, we are looking to you to help us expand the corporate brand. Okay? So we're monitoring and helping you teach expansion for not just the organization, but the company. Okay? And you're going to begin to develop and opening new markets. So you just heard Regional Diamond Dwayne Eddings talk. He's all over the company helping us expand new markets. Okay? He's already a six-figure earner. He's already a top qualified earner. Okay? Because he's a regional diamond. Okay? Could you imagine being in this program just say a year and a half, 2 years? You're a regional diamond. You have a six-figure income. You're a 100K ring earner. You're driving around a brand new car paid by the company, and you're flying around the country, opening new markets for the company. You're a national diamond. You become a national diamond. You qualify for the Mercedes-Benz S500. Okay, you're a six-figure 250 ring earner. You're traveling around the country, opening up new markets of vacation travel. Okay, and as I finish developing the actual course is already written for the Diamond Academy. I'm just waiting to sit down with this man and go over the details so we can launch the Diamond Academy to take you guys from executive diamond all the way to presidential international diamond. And when you become an international diamond in vacation, because you're an international diamond, doesn't mean you got to stop sponsoring. Okay? You still open up new lines of business. Okay? As an international diamond, you must be able to grow and develop and stabilize your diamond legs and keep them qualified. Because, see, when you're an international diamond, you got diamonds underneath diamonds underneath diamonds underneath diamonds. You have multiple diamonds in your business. So you got to be able to grow and stabilize those diamond legs. Take a picture of this slide. Also, folks, when you're a international diamond, you have to have a working relationship with the corporate staff. Me as the director of training. You have the vice president of operations, Jeff. You have Mr. Manning, the CEO. You have Mark Campese, the president of vacation travel. Okay? You have Peter Hurst, the vice president of extreme travel. You have Lori Spears. You got to have a working relationship with the executive staff because you have a big organization as an executive as International Diamond. And you're going to monitor and grow your residual income. Okay? Because you want to start positioning yourself to become a presidential diamond. You know, we just broke our first presidential diamond, Mr. Mark Sterling, fantastic leader in the company. I mean, this guy identified a success. He's a professional at all levels of the business. He was an international diamond when we first looked at this. Now he's a presidential diamond. Okay? Mercedes-Benz earner. $500,000 a year in income. An X550. Fantastic home. Father. Husband. Travels the world. Okay? I talked to him this morning. He went to Cancun. Just been on the beach for the day. So he's got an amazing lifestyle because of vacation travel. Okay? So understand, folks, you got to be doing certain things in this business so you're not wasting time doing things that's not going to make you any money. Are you with me? Okay, folks? Did you get that? Yes or yes? Okay? That's important. Okay? Now, the last couple things I want to talk about is a few system items as we wrap up this call tonight. Okay? This has been a fantastic call. Okay? Hey, guys, do me a favor. Give a round of applause to all the speakers and trainers tonight, folks. Tell them great jobs. All you guys, fantastic job. Rod, Kevin, Maui, Michael McVeigh, ladies and gentlemen, Dwayne Eddings. Great job. Round of applause to the speakers tonight, folks. You did a great job. Okay? So let's go over these couple system items real quick. Okay? I want to talk about the reporting and different things you understand in your back office. Okay? The enrollment for the essential service customers. That's going to vary for vendors. So when you go in your store, you click on different things, okay? The Vacation MD, Vacation ID, those are that vendor goes central. So we have a vendor for that. If you're signing up for ADT, that's ADT. You're just signing up for Dish Network. That's Dish Network. So every vendor enrollment process is a little different. Okay. One thing you got to make sure that when you enroll in Dish, okay, I just did that myself. Okay, you got to understand, folks, that guess what? The company has to set up a meeting. They have to come up to your house. They have to install before you start seeing commission on that. So there's a lot of processes going on. Okay. Also, the reporting is in development. So you'll start seeing your reporting. They'll start coming into your waypoints in the back office. As customers come online, you'll start seeing the commissions come online with your customers, okay? I'm going to be doing another webinar on the commissions from the Vacation Plus store, okay? You'll start seeing those commissions hit your matrix. So here's what's exciting. Think about the matrix commission. Those are static commissions, 2, 6, 8, and those type of numbers. But guess what? With the store and Vacation Plus and Vacation Platinum Travel Club, those numbers increase. Okay, because that $2 may go to $4. That $8 may go to $10. We'll learn more about that when we do compensation plan training on my next webinar. Okay, so they're on their way. So remember, when you sign up for Vacation MD, Vacation ID, that's immediate. Okay, you see it in the system. Dish Network has to come out, ADT has to come out and install it in your homes. Okay, so their reporting will be a little different because they got to get there. They have to set the phone with the client, go out there, set it up, install, and then start reporting. Okay, so don't get too impatient. Just let the process take care of itself. Then we'll start taking care and start paying you. Okay, that's important. Let's talk about credit card failures. Okay, this is happening right now for the end of the month. Okay, and here's how the process works. An email is going to be sent to an agent when the credit card fails. Okay, there will be 2 more attempts that are made on that same credit card several days after the original failure date. So if somebody did not be moving the card, they'll try 2 more times, or if something wrong, they need to be updated or something. The system will try 2 more times. After the 3rd attempt, if it's not approved, it's going to go into suspension mode. You'll receive an email on suspension mode. Okay? And we're going to start seeing those out a little earlier, so that way you'll be aware that you have a rep that's going to go into suspension. Okay? That's important. Okay? Also, we're going to change the processing date closer towards the middle of the month and the end of the month, so you have time to clear up and qualify. Okay? That's important. Okay? Understand that we want the company to do everything possible to make sure that you stay qualified to earn your bonuses. But what you got to do is make sure, folks, that you understand, okay, that you got to make sure that your reps stay active. Okay? That's important. Make sure that your reps stay active. Okay? That's how you ensure your position. That's how you get paid. And that's how the program works. Okay? That is critical. Okay? So they're going to push the billing date a little earlier of the month. Okay? Starting next month. We should slow down a lot of the suspensions in the month. It will give you enough time to clean that up. That way your reps are active and your business is active. Okay? That's important. So this is what your sign process works. Okay? Credit card bills will decline, email is sent. Okay? They're going to attempt it 2 more times. Okay? The 3rd time it fails is going to go into suspension. Here's my recommendation. When you get a rep that goes into suspension in the business, that rep is coded to you. So you might want to make sure you pick up the phone and call them. Okay? Call them. That's important. Okay? That you call them. So I think I just lost my connection here. It's okay. It was toward the end anyway. Okay? I'm not sure what happened there. Okay? But it's very important for you to understand that. Okay? Very important. All right, so as you wrap up here, I'm not sure if it's just me and if we lose the connection or what happened there. I don't know. But folks, it's been a great webinar. It's been a great webinar meeting, okay? And folks, it's been awesome. I'm not sure what happened to my online meeting there. Hopefully you can still see me there, but I got kicked off for a reason, but it's stormy here in Chicago. Okay, so maybe I got kicked off. But folks, listen, we got a lot of things that's happening right now in the business. We got a lot of things that we're doing to help your business grow. But it's important, folks, that you plug in and you stay focused to what we're doing to make your business a success. That's critical, that you stay focused on what we're doing to make your business a success. Only you can make that happen. Only you can make yourself a success. Only you can grow your business, okay? That's important, okay? Only you can do that. Okay, I think I'm back. Can you see me now? Am I back? Okay? Okay? Now, here's the thing, folks. I want you to understand something, okay? As you know, we do train the trainer. My June class is sold out. We have October class coming up. Loretta can sit out. The October class, some of you guys are coming in June. We have October trainer coming up, folks. You'll see in the link. This is February for trainer trainer. It's the class of transforming vacation travel. Okay? You didn't miss any slides. I was on the last slide anyway. This was the last slide. Okay? So we're transforming vacation travel, folks. And understand this, folks. We are here to help everybody become successful. As director of training, my job is to help everybody. And I don't care what organization it is, to help everybody succeed in this program. And to help you guys do what you need to do to be successful in vacation travel. Well, y'all, you have the link up there for this? Okay? That's important, okay? Did you guys have a great webinar? You guys have a great webinar, yes or yes? You guys, this has been a great, great evening with nothing but success, guys. Again, I want to thank all the presenters tonight, all the presenters who came on board tonight and really, really poured their hearts out to make this business a success for you, okay? You guys know that we all care. It's one band, one sound, one team, one dream. And our goal is to make everybody successful in this program, okay? So, hey, follow me on here on Twitter, Facebook, Vacation. Also, I will advise you guys, go to Legends of Unicorns Vitamin Show every morning. Go to his Vacation, his Facebook, Legends of Unicorn. His numbers there. Folks, plug in everything you can plug in on to be successful in this business we call vacation travel, folks, okay? This has been a great, great inaugural webinar, guys. I want to thank you guys so much for being a part of this, guys. It's been great. I think there's a recording of this. We'll get it out there so folks can listen to it. But let's stay focused. Let's keep building, and let's take this company to 100,000 reps, $500 million in sales, and we're on our way to do big things in the travel industry. Okay, guys? So God bless. Go ahead and keep it up while you send out those PDFs as well. Thank you guys so much. God bless. Until next time, this is Barry Donaldson, your Director of Travel, Vacation Travel. God bless. I'm the Director of Training for Vacation Travel.